Hi, Blossoms. It's Catharae again, and I have a little public service announcement. Those of you that are interested in maybe reading before the holidays or just right after the holidays, you might want a little treat for yourself. I am offering half-hour readings for $25. You're certainly welcome to text me. There'll be a phone number down here in the bottom here, in the bottom menu bar. And text only on that one because I don't answer it when it rings. Sorry. But if you text me, then I have the details written down, and I have a tendency not to forget them when they're written down. I'm visual. Okay. And then we can make arrangements. Text me, tell me when you would like to have your reading. I'll consult the calendar and figure out which days are amenable for me, and we can have a nice little reading. Okay, doable on Skype. This is what we're doing on Skype right now, but I also just do them by phone, so you don't have to worry about traveling to where I am or me coming to where you are. Okay, now that said, and I say thank you to those of you that have popped back in to see what's going on. I also say thank you again to Kim Carey. She's the one that sent you here, so hi there. We're going to be doing a reading that's going to run from December 7th through the 13th. All right. I think I like to kind of change it up sometimes because I get bored too doing the same old, same old. But we're going to lay out a little Celtic cross and just see how this next week pans out. Right? Okay. Looks good. All right. And here we go. Oh boy, this looks lovely. Actually, what we're starting out with, nice, is the Ace of Wands. Now, I love the Wands set because they're about creativity, spirituality, and all that good stuff. And this is telling me we're on the brink of something brand new. All we have to do is reach out for it. So just think about that. Oh, I see hand going like, come on, come to me now. All right. And what's being offered is once you say, okay, I embrace it, let me give it a shot. What we're seeing is then opportunities to enhance that gift show up. So it's like, okay, you said you wanted to do it. Here's some opportunities. You wanted to do something artistic. Maybe you want to paint. So if you start out just using crayons and a color book, do that because you're going to break the ice and you're going to prepare yourself for other opportunities they're showing. This is a 2, and it's a 2 of worlds, so it's going to be something tangible that you get a chance to do. Now that's pretty simplistic, but maybe on the other hand, you want to do something grander. Maybe you write a play. Maybe you do a music score. Know that this is going to be a good week for those kinds of things. You're being surrounded by, Okay, now we're back again. Sorry about that. I have a tendency to have all kinds of electronic glitches. That was probably my fault. Not quite sure how I did it. But we were talking about the 2s, about having options, okay? You got a crossroads. You get to decide what you want to do. I love the Ace of Wands cards, and that's this. And see your hand reaching out for it? Okay. I'm also seeing that there's going to be some opportunity for media work. So those of you that are interested, you need to get on the stick. There may be something that you've been thinking about creating and you want to make a channel on YouTube perhaps, or maybe you want to do something specific on Facebook. That card is saying this could be a good week for starting it. You may not finish it this week, but you're going to get it started, all right? And why not? Because I've got 2 major arcana cards that surround this opportunity card, right? I know it's hard to see, but bear with me, okay? So just know it. What I'm seeing is first, there may be a partnership. There may be somebody that's coming in. Look for someone who has what you need. So the person that does my channel for YouTube right here, she has the ability to do that. The chutzpah to keep talking about it and having you put me on camera, okay? So that's what you're looking for. It's a nice balance. Could be somebody who has what you need, you have what they lack. It could be a really good opportunity, because this is telling me there's a bunch of you now. We're going to be entering a period where it's like entrepreneurial energy is going to be expanding. This could be one of the weeks that it starts. So know that. This is a world card, but it's also like the beginning and the end. So you're finishing up one old lifestyle and you're rolling into the new one. Okay, the Age of Aquarius is a pretty interesting, and that's where we are now. So think about what the world card means to you, and there's something that you're going to give to the world that they don't have, and is your special gift. All right? All right. The card that you're putting to the past is this one right here, which is kind of like dealing with negativities. So you've been listening to people say, don't do that, or you don't want to do that. Oh, how embarrassing. Just tell them, sucks to be you, but I'm going to give this a try. This is going to be a good thing. It's going to be fun, and you're going to like it when I get done. So, okay? So allow that to be pushed to the past. Don't need to worry so much about it. It's just like, I made a mistake. Let me try again. Right? But this card is telling me that I do believe it will be on the internet. So this is some sort of online something or another that you're doing. So YouTube, your own channel, something going on, right? Because it is an 8. An 8 for me means it's going to bring in change. So whether you like it or not, that's the card that's telling me it's coming. So prepare yourself. It's a future card. It's on its way, and it's not that far off. All right. Okay, what do we have? Yeah, when I was saying don't be afraid of making mistakes, what I get for you is all of us now, we're the feelers. Emotions are going to be coming high into the surface. So I want you to pay attention to what emotions you're feeling right now. The other day I sat down and I was thinking, boy, I'm on the verge of tears and I don't even know why. But the difference is I don't have to know why, because this card is telling me I'm supposed to be recognizing the emotions that are coming forward, because it's going to help me in my future development. Okay, so if you're tearful, it may mean that you're releasing some of these things that have been hurting your feelings and they're not that important anymore. If you're feeling elated, it might be that it's like we're coming to the end of a dreary and dreadful period. And acknowledge it. Know that it's there, and then your body is going to be able to accommodate it, get used to it, and move to the next phase. Okay, so it's part of your development. Not to worry too much about money, although I do want to say don't loan money. If you have money to give, okay, but the idea of loaning it, you're going to be disappointed, because that's a 5 of Worlds, and it kind of means maybe a money loss, but only if you have an attachment to the money, okay? So think about it. It's perspective changing. Okay, more friendships coming in, and this looks to me like there's going to be more activity amongst the water signs. Well, they're usually the ones that cry first, or the ones that feel the most emotion. So look for the water signs around you, because it looks like they're going to be supportive, uplifting, helping you find the better side to things, all right? Especially for water sign females. This is going to be extremely important. In your outcome card, we were looking for a partnership. This is telling me that you find one. But it's not only a business partnership, but this is a partnership that's based on love. So if you're out there looking for a new romance or whatever, give yourself to the end of the week to start seeing prospective clients. It's like, next, I'm taking in job interviews right now. Give me your applications. Let me see if you qualify. Please remember that you're in charge. Please remember this is your relationship. You're looking for the right person. So it is about what works for you. All right? But it's also finding your kindred spirit. This is someone that you can meet mind to mind, eye to eye, heart to heart. So if you use those as your qualifications, this might be your lucky day, all right? So know that. And it is a card of the Gemini. So those of you who love Geminis, and I do, you guys are crazy, but I love you. Love you, big time. And I see air signs, okay? So that might be even a Libra. Libra's ruled by Venus, so they have a tendency to be maybe a little softer or a little more romantic. Yeah, so keep your eyes open. Geminis will be active and they're going to want to run around and do things. So just know that, all right? Because you've had enough of having your heart broken. This is going to be dealt with and put to rest, okay? So that's what we know. Okay, let me cut the cards real quick just for a surprise one. And it is the Eight of Swords. How interesting. Because we had the Eight of Crystals here already. This was we already drew it once, and that's my internet card, all right? So we're getting double knock on that. So it's just remember, try again. If you failed and you made a mistake and somebody laughed and you're like, well, crap, just do it again, all right? Eights are about bringing in the change, but you have to keep trying, okay? So you broke that sword, throw it down, try another one, all right? So not to worry, if the mistakes are okay. And then Queen of Cups, feel your feelings, okay? If you have to sit down and have a cry day, do it. You got to get it out, or you got to find out what it is that made you cry, okay? So we have a lot of interesting things for you to be looking at this week, and know that you're surrounded by two major arcana cards, and those are always the power cards, and they're about bringing in some really good and new things. So once again, those of you that want a reading, remember, check my little message down there on the bottom, and you want to send me a text message with your information, and we'll get back to you on half hour for $25, okay? Talk to you later. Y'all be good. I love you.